Ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to Ox Before Dark, the early night, great night show where John, Mario, Danny, and Eddie, we talk about our dreams, our lives, our trials, our tribulations. Before we get into it, let's kick it off with one of these, though.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Now, we are obviously working on a new time slot. So we... After Dark is in the middle of the week, obviously, and unfortunately, it's one of those things where if we want to have people like guests on After Dark, it's kind of hard because not everyone's in Central Time or what do you guys call it over there? Pacific Standard Time. A lot of people that we're trying to get on are Cali time allegedly.
Here? This freaking guy. The only time that matters.
So, you know. We're trying to be able to expand our audience a bit, trying to be able to serve the people of the world. So we're gonna try it out. I don't know how it's gonna work. Maybe it's great. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I know John obviously gets up very early for work, so for him it's kind of hard to be on After Dark. I know a lot of some of our Patreonies are in Eastern time, and they want to be able to watch it live with everybody else and experience After Dark. Big shout out to, real quick off the top of the show, Scott Bradley. I found the missing shirt. And I'm wearing it right now. I freaking love this shirt. It's Miles Morales.
Speaking of Scott Bradley.
Dude. That's cool.
Big shout out to Scott Bradley. We have Archangel in the chat and Eddie Maestro. We got a few people filtering in.
What up, Ark?
What is up, my guy? So,
how's it going, guys?
Dean should be in here shortly. Mr. JB says he got new glasses. Yeah, Mario looks pretty good. He does look pretty good there. But yeah. I'm excited. Today was a good day. My work schedule is changing a bit, and Manny says there's so much light for Danny, Mario, and Mario. Wow. Yeah. I mean,
there's a lot of me.
At the end of the day, guys, we got.
Was it a good day because there was no barking from the dog?
What up?
There was no smog, dude.
Hey, Dean.
No smog.
You know.
And Mama cooked the breakfast with no hog.
Well, it's a good day, guys, because our power didn't go out because
Thank you, Mario.
The bare minimum.
I got you, bro.
You know, they said during the storm, oh well, Texas Energy is built for the heat, but these motherfuckers can't even keep the lights on these days with the heat either. So I'm risking.
How's it going, guys?
Dean and I are risking the Texas Energy grid by being on today. We're putting an unbearable strain on the grid today.
Especially me, I keep it real cold.
Right, they're like, set it to 85.
Always.
I'm like, you can set these nuts to 85.
Yeah, they're like, when you go to sleep, set it to 85. I was like,
I think Manny needs to get his glasses checked.
Who the fuck can sleep in 85, dude?
Yeah, that's
I think that's it.
Not
Yeah, I bet they're keeping. I bet their ACs are not at 85.
No dislikes here, PJ. No dislikes here, man.
even with
What?
a cleanly
already
shaved
got a
balls, you
dislike?
can't sleep in 85.
It was PJ. How dare you, PJ?
Don't dislike the video, PJ.
Dude,
I think he's commenting that there was.
Obviously.
One
Thank you, Zach.
dislike.
Oh, Captain Obvious stepped in.
I don't know, John. Sometimes with you, my guy. I don't know. I gotta set it
Okay,
straight
come
for
on,
you
buddy.
sometimes. Tell you that much.
Come on.
All right, guys. After Dark's
Well done.
actually gonna be at 10:30. It'd actually be better if John's not on anymore. So 10:30 next week.
We'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, we'll be back in. We'll be
there
back
you
in an hour and 22 minutes.
The following program contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Danny, I got a package in the mail from you today, and with your permission, I would like to open it. on
Yeah,
stream.
go ahead.
Awesome.
Oh, you got
Awesome.
the other package, I see.
Yeah. Sorry, I think you just missed it. But yeah, so what happened was I went to my parents' house on Saturday, and I guess it got delivered while we were there to the mailbox, so we didn't notice it. But yeah.
Breaking
it is-
news.
Yeah, Victoria says decided to join momentarily. Says invited to stream.
Sweet.
Wow.
I don't know if she's coming on. I don't know. I wasn't aware of that. but
Wow.
Okay.
Let me do my
She's
push-ups.
not coming.
How dare you?
Oh, I
Well, no, we don't want any injuries.
didn't even notice you had the shirt on, Zach. You like it?
Oh, I love it. It's fantastic. Thank you for getting the 2X. I'm a little girthy lately, so this is great.
You can thank Dean for that, because I was going to get an extra large.
Thanks, bro.
And Dino's
I
like,
was
what are you
like-
talking about? He's way too fat.
Wow.
No, it's like he's like a flower. Like a chubby,
that-
damaged flower who hates himself.
2 or 3 of those are true. All right, so let's open this bad boy up. What do we have?
Oh, use those
Danny
muscles.
uses the highest quality bubble wrap in the business. I'll tell you that much, America.
No, I just reuse what I'm given.
What's this? I'm excited. Is this a comic book?
I am
Congrats,
excited.
PJ.
I don't know what it is.
That's a dope statue, dude.
It looks
up,
like
John
a,
Ortiz?
It looks like a
Silver,
slab,
silver.
like a graded comic.
It feels like a
Fuck
graded
me.
comic. See that much?
Since
I actually
Zach,
don't know what this is. He did not tell
Is this
me.
going to be a box within a small box and then another box? And
since Zach is getting more into some CGC action,
Okay, so it is a graded book.
yeah.
Holy man!
Thanks for spoiling it, bro.
Nice.
It's like one of those Russian dolls, you know, the
Well, I
things
wanted
you
to
keep
guess.
opening.
Whoa!
Oh, he
It's
hates it.
Bumblebee.
That's his first full
nice.
cover.
oh,
Nice.
Oh
snap.
my gosh! How
Wait, that
old
was
is
from
this
you, Danny?
comic? This is like retro, bro.
That's from all of us.
That's from all of us?
Wow,
I've never
thank you
heard-
guys.
I've never
Yes,
seen
yes
this
it
or heard
is.
of it.
Hey, happy birthday.
That was definitely from me, dude.
That's from
Oh, okay. I was like, what's taped to the bag? It's
sweet,
it's
sweet
not that, so
Danny.
wait.
There's a price you have to pay.
Oh, thank
He
you.
needs a. He needs.
Holy
an
shit!
asterisk.
Wait, hang on. Let me. This is from 1986, bro. That's ridiculous.
Damn, older than him.
Wow.
I think
older
it's
than me.
It's the first full solo cover of art.
How did
of,
you? So have you had this since 1986, or you
No,
you
no,
got
no.
it graded?
No, I bought this like, damn, way back in March. I anticipated your birthday.
All right, let's go to eBay and see
Wow.
the sold listings.
oh my
Wow,
goodness.
this is nice, bro. This is like I'm touched. Look at that.
Where did he touch you?
That's
Dude,
nice.
it's
Right
white
in the
pager.
BH, bro. Wow, this is so okay. So explain this to me, Danny. So on the CGC comics, they do have the qualifier there of the white pages. I see some that obviously say like cream or off-white pages, but I've seen some that the pages are definitely not white, but they still put the white page label on them. So what does that mean? Is that what condition they're in presently, or what condition they were in when they were originally printed?
I think it's originally what they view it as, like the day they get it, because of course it's gonna always, like, what is it, oxidation or whatever. It's gonna eventually, like, change its color. So they pretty much say no matter what happens, keep that book the way it is in the
Yeah.
case, because that's the grade. Even if
Yeah, as long as it's sealed.
even if they
Wow.
mess up, like sometimes there's questionable like 9.8s, like you'll get it back from them and there's like obviously a few creases, but it's still 9.8. They say don't crack it, don't do
Yeah.
anything.
So
It's like law.
yeah. Let me catch up on the chat quick. Pembroke says Mario. Alvin J in the chat.
Yo, America's
Archangel.
what's going on?
Victoria says when I brought this package inside, I was excited to see what it would be. Excuse me. I'm like
Mr. J said,
hiccuping.
"Baby, Mr. J B said it was beautiful. Thank you."
I'm excited, Danny.
beautiful.
So I do have a price to pay, like Danny said. So I got to match. So I'm matching this yellow to this belt buckle. So I'm gonna put it right here on my desk. I'm not gonna take it off my desk. So I'm done with it, and it's gonna be there, and it's gonna be an eyesore until I finish it. And I'm gonna
Take your
finish
time,
it.
bro, but
No,
not too
I'm
much
fine.
time.
I'm going to the
Finally
hobby
get
store
my-
tomorrow.
You finally getting my Superman put together, Danny?
Huh? Yeah.
You finally getting that put together?
Once
Wait,
he-
that's
once
Scott's
he-
Superman?
well, Scott
No.
wants to buy it.
I want to buy it from
Oh,
you.
He wants to buy it before I even have it. I was like, wow.
Jesus.
Wow.
Now the question is, so I have another graded comic coming, right? And I need to figure out where to put this beauty, the Bumblebee, and the next graded comic. And then I'm working on another graded comic, so I got to start figuring out some space stuff. I kind of like the Miles stuff being right here, and when we do the collection tour video, you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. There's a space up there, but there's no lights on it, so I'm not sure how that will look. I'm just trying to like kind of futz it out. But dude, this is first off, Scott, thank you so much for the gifts. Danny, thank you so much for the gifts. I know Mario and Eddie.
You're welcome, man.
Mario has a gift coming, and Eddie sent me a gift, and I appreciate that from all of you guys. I truly
what
do.
was
Whoa,
the-
rotten, man. This guy.
Well,
Who?
What was
man.
Eddie, the guy's name who did the gift?
yeah.
for
Can
Zach?
we pull up his His
Well,
is his
he's
Instagram
got-
safe for work? Are we able to pull that up?
Yeah, but it's a new
It's after dark,
Instagram,
bro.
so you won't see anything on there. He had an old art Instagram, but he took it down and he's starting a new Instagram. So
What's the,
Oh,
You
okay.
won't
Can,
see
can we
any
can we
art on there.
Eddie? Can you type a comment and then so we can feature it? The art guy that we have.
Robert
Yeah.
Breath or something? What was it?
Yeah.
Richard
One thing
Garcia.
also.
Wow,
Yeah,
that was
one thing
nothing
also-
close.
No. Okay,
Uh,
it's Richard, and then it was like underscore, and then like
Richard the Exhaler.
exhaler.
There we go. We also got a really sweet email today, and I don't want to read it verbatim because I'm not sure if it was supposed to be private, but this great artist, Matsumoto, you can find him on matsumotoart.com. Jason says Elite selling for $350 ship. That's too expensive, bro. 1/6 corner has it for less. Yeah, I think on the Elite up. On,
Dude, sell the slab.
Yeah,
You
they-
can buy it easily.
really? Is this slab that much?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, bro. Wow.
Oh, dude, you already.
No, the
got
last
out
one
for
that
all of
sold was like
2
$20
minutes.
bucks.
How dare you?
Really for a 9.8?
No.
I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Oh, I have that art. I have
Look
that
at these!
elite-
Look at
that,
these great art
Ahsoka.
pieces. Which
Dude, I
one?
like
That
that.
says
This one?
Yeah, Eddie gave me that when I went to Texas.
So
Wait, I've
this
seen that
one,
before.
this one here is beautiful. This Princess Mononoke art, and then
Oh.
I'm almost thinking to buy this one here. It's these two prints combined.
That
It's
is
56 by 20. I mean, if he did send it to me, I wouldn't complain. But if he doesn't, I think I'm gonna buy that. That's a beautiful print for the studio. Manny says that's the dude that gifted me the 2 TFA prints. Yeah, he said he's listened to us for a while, so that's real cool. Sean Usby says he has the Ahsoka as well. So real,
Nice.
very nice message, right? Very nice message. It was a
awesome.
celebration of 1,000 subs, and yeah, it's a really nice message. Today, with Flight Simulator, all the planes in the game have like the default factory paint jobs. You know, so like from Boeing or from Airbus, like if it's going to Southwest Airlines, like the airliners are usually the ones that are putting those paint jobs on there. So I was looking for ways to improve the like my experience of the game, and there is. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Give me 1 second.
I wanted to hear it. Fucking muted too. God.
Sorry,
so-
there's this website where you can download all kinds of different liveries for the game, and some of them are like really goofy, but I downloaded a bunch. I'm excited to try them out when I do the next Ox plays. But this is Trap Air Dean. You got the anime girls on the plane. I thought that was really funny. And there's like different ones for like, you know, all kinds of different paint jobs, like different airliners, like Air Baltic. I downloaded this one too today, the black and yellow and orange. I think that
that's
one looks
cool.
pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing all day.
Can you fly one of those planes into a building or into the ground or something?
Can we not do that? Every time I fly one of these
Into
planes,
a building?
some idiot
Dude,
says
too
that we should
soon.
fly them into a building. It's
Like,
Dang, that's
does
like
it
Grand
show
Theft
or is
Auto
it
right
just
there.
like
the dude, you're on a list now, John. You're on a fucking list, bro.
You're definitely on a
the
list.
one and only list?
It's fucking Canada.
Yeah, the Zach G shit list. Dean, how was your day today?
The American shit list.
It was okay. Nothing
How dare you?
complain about. Nothing to brag about either. Oh, I did open my crosshair.
Is the rifle as
Nice.
annoying as I experienced?
That's Eddie.
Yeah, I just put it in the backpack, so
Actually, fun fact: the rifle breaks in half, and you actually put one half in the slot and then one half to the right. There's a little
On
peg
the
there.
side, yeah.
I got the pig, but I didn't like it. Just kept coming out, so I just did this.
Those
yeah,
are cool
it's,
looking.
it's okay. I think the hunter's a better figure.
Oh,
I got
much
the
better.
hunter today.
Like his head is too big for this helmet, and then like the helmet doesn't sit right ever, and then the shoulder pieces are like floating inside the joint, and so they'll like fall too far back or too far forward. I don't know, it's very finicky, but it is what it is. I paid pretty much retail, so I'm not complaining because this guy went up stupid expensive.
Mario, how was your day today?
It's all right. It's freaking hot though, man. Jeez.
Yeah, I saw that in
I
the
don't know,
news. It's been pretty hot.
Yeah, it's been a little bit warm. We hit like almost 100 degrees over here yesterday,
Holy
and
shit.
today it cooled down a little bit. Feeling a lot better, but yeah, it's been on the warm side. Fucking sucks.
Yeah, I got
But
you.
Eddie's got that nice life over there by the beach, though, man.
For
It's
I
like
now.
know,
what,
look at him,
like-
dude.
for
He's
now.
chilling.
Like 67 over there, or what?
Close. Hey,
You
we've been
motherf-
hitting. You know, we've been hitting the low 80s lately. You know.
Wow.
But where I'm moving to, it was 96. So,
Yeah.
it'll get hot
So-
when I'm over there.
Eddie, we are doing actually just for everybody. We're doing the 1,000 subscribers special. It should be dropping hopefully next Sunday, and I'm really excited for that. And I think Eddie, it's going to be the debut of your new setup, right? Because I think by that point you'll have everything moved into the new apartment.
Yeah, actually, tomorrow, since this is the last stream probably for the week, unless we do a Knox Plays, tomorrow I'm gonna set up the desk and everything over there, and I'm getting the internet installed tomorrow. So, hopefully, I'll start working on that immediately, and then I'm still trying to figure out how I want to set it up over there. It's smaller than I thought it was because I didn't see the apartment before I paid for it because I've lived in those apartments before, and it's basically the same apartment just with wood floors instead of carpet. So I
Much better.
remember it being bigger, but when I went there to take some stuff for the first time on Tuesday, I think, I was like, holy shit, it's small. So
Yeah.
I still either the desk setup's gonna be in the living room or in the bedroom. I don't know yet. But tomorrow I will take the desk, and I've been taking stuff all week, so I'm pretty tired, but that's basically all I've been doing all week is working,
move
and
it over
then
to the-
afterwards driving and packing and all kinds of shit. So
If you move it
But yeah,
over to
I'm
the
pretty
bedroom,
excited.
then we'll do after dark,
Naughty boy.
where Eddie
Yeah.
gets whipped.
Jesus.
I'm not into that.
Do you have AC
Yeah.
at the new place?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
That must be
Is
nice.
that like something?
Yeah, they don't. A lot of people don't have AC in Cali, bro.
I don't have AC here, but you don't really
Wow.
need it here.
Adriana wants
So-
a balcony.
Yeah, vote balcony. John, how was your day today?
We put you.
It was
on
good.
balcony.
How do you like the new early time slot, John?
It's a little
Jesus.
bit better. I think we're all a little bit more lively. I don't think
Well,
that's probably
Manny brought it
it's
up.
too early.
Manny brought it up earlier, but it's funny. It's after dark, and Danny and my displays
Yeah.
clearly have this nice.
It's more like afternoon.
Lit up.
It's nice because then you finish, you still got a good evening there. You can relax. And
That's
go.
not the point of After Dark,
don't
motherfucker. The
think
point of
so.
After Dark is it's the late night, great night
Oh,
show.
man,
we
we're
gotta
testing
think of
it
new
out.
rhymes.
Yeah, we're literally half of the country and its listeners are bowing to Canadian overlord.
the way it
You
should be.
guys, it's got to be earlier, and we're all like, I guess.
We're testing it out. We're seeing, hey, how it goes. It's not bad. It's
It's not great.
I can't wait for it too.
Danny, how was your day today, my guy?
Good. Same as Mario and Eddie. It's getting hotter now in California. I think I'm gonna blast AC tomorrow. It's gonna be
Hell
probably
yeah,
100.
dude. Look at that, Victoria.
Okay, can Victoria actually join one day?
Please. I was hoping she'd be on tonight, dude, for the pre-birthday party.
I got so excited when she said she's gonna be here.
Yeah, Victoria, you tease. Get on here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do my
Victoria.
push-ups.
If you wanna just join with Vivi in the background, I guess up to you. But if you wanna stream from your PC, that's fine.
Oh man, look at that.
Scott,
Sounds
how you
very
doing today?
enthusiastic.
Dude, can we play Scribble
Good.
with her?
Not today. We're not doing Scribble till Saturday. For
Just
the Ox
work,
Plays,
and
my guy.
that's about it. Oh, Eddie, I did get
Victoria's
those,
gonna be a babysitter.
the boys figures. I hadn't opened them yet, but I did get them. So.
Oh, okay. Cool.
sweet.
Mr.
JB
JB
has a
says, "Does
question.
anyone know the name of hair color on Thor: Dark World Hot Toys?" I don't know if you mean the paint
Dirty
color or the hair
Wow.
color, because those are two very different questions.
It's like Dirty Blonde, isn't it?
Manny says, "I miss the old AD. I miss when Manny would stay for the full recording."
Manny was
if there
never
that much.
even on the old AD. That's
How
okay.
dare you,
Knows how
John?
to
Wow,
push
John.
buttons, man.
What do you want? We
The
changed it to
button
earlier
pusher.
time. He's in the chat. It's better. We're already winning.
Are we though? Freaking
Oh
dude, man.
boy.
How much does it cost to get a comic graded? Like $20?
No.
No.
a lot more.
No, it's like $45.
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
40 to 50.
And then depending on the comic, you might want to get it pressed. So that's could be like another 15 to 20.
It's like
And if-
40 to 50 for modern comics.
But then you have to have a membership with CGC, no?
Some
Yeah, but a
shops-
lot of the comic stores you go through, they'll
Yeah.
they'll do.
Oh,
it.
they'll
Or
do
you can
it.
go through a pressing company. And
Yeah,
I'm
I'm going through.
How does it work insurance wise with that? Let's say you
Wait,
give the
Dean. So
Go
Well,
on.
that's
sorry, go ahead.
what changes
go
the
ahead.
value.
No, but I'm saying, how do the insurance? Like, let's say you have a valuable comic, you take it to the comic shop. The comic shop either messes it up or gets lost or so forth. There's insurance involved in that, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's also insurance
Um,
for CGC too, because like that's where the prices get more expensive. Like if you send just like a Batman 5,000,005, which just came out yesterday, it's gonna be like $50. But if you do like a Tech 27, that's gonna be like I don't know how much, but it's probably gonna be in the thousands to get graded
Oh wow.
Really?
just for insurance purposes and
Of course.
all that stuff.
How long does the process take? Does it take a long time? or-
Dude, I heard they're really backed up. I think they're almost backed up like 6 months now.
But
And that's express.
You could go because they're not the only ones that do it, right?
But they're pretty
well,
much
you go CBCS, but they're
bet-
kind of like the gold standard.
yeah. They're like if you sell, like let's say eBay, there's almost like anywhere from a 10 to 20% difference between CGC and the other ones. Like CBCS is the next one down, and there's like a 10 to 20% difference depending on how popular the comic is.
Dude, 6-month lead time? Jeez, man.
It's crazy.
It's worse than Logic.
How many
man.
other grading companies are there out there?
Oh, that's
Are there
crazy.
just 2, 3?
There's
There's-
a few.
Two are the main ones are CGC and CBCS, and then there's PGX, which people still do, but it's like the worst.
Why is it the worst?
It's like two guys in a garage doing it, supposedly. Supposedly,
Okay. So is it CGC that'll fetch you the most money or what?
CGC is like I guess like Nike in the sports apparel world, and like CBCS would be like Adidas.
Gotcha. Okay, so Alvin,
Adidas
of
are
all
still
of you,
pretty
who's been
nice.
collecting the longest?
John probably has been.
Well,
what?
collecting what exactly?
I've literally been collecting since I was a little kid. Hot Wheels, Star Wars.
Yeah, you got to be a little more specific.
I've literally
Angel.
never stopped collecting. I have like basically every figure I've ever bought.
Yeah, I was
have-
collecting-
Well, I was collecting as a toddler too. You know, collecting.
Yeah.
Stick your
No,
nose.
that's what I mean, like,
Collecting.
Wow.
Well,
I started
it's kind of a
collecting
hard
3
question to
3/4.
answer.
I started collecting 3 3/4 back in
Figures.
99, I want to say. 98, 99. And then took a break around 2001. And then started collecting other random stuff a few years later. Macross Transformers. Then Black Series came out and got into that. Then sold everything off, got into 1/6 Hot Toys back in 2014, late 2013 or 2014, around there. And this year started collecting statues.
Nice.
Very nice.
So
I've been
I've been doing it
collecting
for a
since
minute.
2018. So
Dude, does anybody grade manga? Oh yeah, look, here we go.
I think they grade everything except for like collected volumes, like trade paperbacks. And shit like that.
Damn, that's
How long have you
fucking
been collecting,
sweet.
Scott?
Oh gosh, I've probably been collecting for 20 years at least, probably. I've jumped into a bunch of different lines like Masterpiece, Transformers.
Do you want to buy some Masterpiece?
No, I got out of that a couple years ago. I didn't start collecting Hot Toys real solidly probably until like 2016, but I've collected Superman for. That's always been the thing I've always been the most, for the last probably 20 years off and on. Been collecting. I had a bunch of stuff like. I had like a whole shelf of like Superman Returns stuff one time, but I sold some of it because I don't really like the film that much. But
I like Lex Luthor in that film.
Kevin Spacey.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it. I just didn't love it
What's up?
either. So.
So this is the print that we're gonna get sent, and we have to decide if we want we each get one. So if you want the original or the variant. So this is the variant here. This is the original here.
Oh, probably the OG.
Okay,
For
I'll go
me.
with the variant.
Yeah, that's
Very
I like
cool.
that.
I love Goku, dude.
We all
You
get
want
it.
your do you want your signed or no?
No, Danny.
Yeah.
No, Danny. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
It's the only. It's
Oh.
the OG, Danny.
Dungeon Master is in the house.
Oh,
Oh, Cody.
sorry. What's up, Cody?
See, we do it early. Cody can make it. You see that? Look at that.
Wow.
Well,
Keep
yeah,
it quiet.
Cody's,
Danny.
is he still in Texas or where's he at now?
No,
Dude, he was always in Washington or Oregon.
Yeah,
Oh, excuse me.
Washington.
I thought I was over there with you guys.
No, I wish.
Whatever happened to the Dungeons and Dragons thing?
Well,
Cody was doing. He was our dungeon master, but he was going through a move, and that was super stressful on him, so he had to stop. And then now we're so busy with all our shows and fucking I stream every night that I can't
Yeah.
even imagine.
Oh man, that
Thinking
was
about
fun
it.
listening to you guys play that.
Dude, I miss it so much, dude.
I used to listen all the time at work. You guys, when you do that.
Yeah, I love the D&D streams. I mean, we only did it. How often did we do it? Like once a month. So
used to be every 2 weeks, then it was once a month, then it was canceled. Yeah, I loved it, but I just didn't have time. I was telling Cody that if they want to do it again, he'll have to find a. I don't know about. I don't want to speak for Dean, but I can't. I don't have the time to do it. Yeah. Sean says John's trying to sell it so hard. Dude,
Johnson.
trust me, it's. I'm not convinced. I'll tell you that much. But yeah,
about what?
the 9 p.m. time
Yeah,
slot.
I've never met so much. It's like drama queens. I've never met. It's just all drama. These guys are drama. We said we were trying it. Everyone relax. We get the feedback back. You don't like it, we go back. Relax. Kick your feet up and relax.
Get the
Jesus
feedback back.
Christ, like drama.
It's a little light out.
We'll put up a vote on Ox, John. If they like the
Jesus.
9 o'clock.
No,
or
we don't
they
even
like
need to
the
put a
10:30.
vote. No one likes the 9. That's fine. Jesus Christ.
Jimmy says the early day collector.
Wow, dude.
Jesus.
That's high praise.
Gosh. Danny, I'm gonna get a book graded. You're telling me a 6 months turnaround time?
I know, dude. I was
You're
gonna get
muted,
one
bro.
graded.
It's better that way.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
pretty back. I heard even like the cards are even. I heard they stopped. Like they're not taking submissions. It's so backed up. Like
Yeah.
grading cards, whatever.
Yeah, I think the cards it was like over a year, so they had to pause those.
But
Yeah, because there's a
Firing
book.
shots, dude.
There's a book that I'm looking at.
Which one?
Here, I'll share it.
Dude,
It's not-
I just sent Zach one on Facebook that I want. So
did you buy it already?
No, I haven't bought it yet. But the thing is, like, a lot of
Dude,
these.
don't
the
show it.
peop-
Everyone's gonna start buying it.
I don't care. A lot of people, they're only showing like the
No one's gonna
like
buy
the
that.
JPEG of the art, and only a few people are actually showing the comics. So I'm worried. I'm worried, man. I don't
buy
want
a
to go through
few.
that whole process and spend all that money and
oh,
then
how
get a
much
fucking.
are those? $50?
Dude, just buy the
Nine-
Star Ace
So,
figure.
so you're okay. You're okay with buying. You're okay with buying the
Jesus.
comic graded already, where you can't open it and read it or anything like that.
If I was to buy this comic to get it graded, I would not read it. It would ruin the grade. The
think-
action of reading it, you open up the risk of like a
Well-
crease. Like even the smallest crease
Yeah.
takes it from a 9.8 to like a 9.6 or even a 9.2.
That's why I collect digital.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I got Scott bought me the omnibus volume. You can read it and you don't have to worry about it. I mean,
See,
that's,
I've been deliberating whether or not to get. Like I have a collection of comics, and I've been deliberating on whether or not to send them off to CGC to get graded. But I just feel like if
Depends
I-
what you
yeah.
have.
Same here.
yeah, it
John.
depends what you have. I mean, if the best case scenario is like most of your books are gonna bring back like $50 on a 9.8, like
What's the?
it's probably
what's the
not
year?
worth it.
It's it was my dad's collection, like
If it's 70s, if it's bronze,
67, 70s, yeah.
Marvel bronze is very hot right now, especially with all the MCU
Do it, bro.
stuff.
Damn.
X-Men, Hulk, Spider-Man,
Like, you know-
Amazing Spider-Man, all that, Batman,
Wow.
all that shit. But I like going through them once in a while and looking at them and
Oh, dude, your sweaty fingers, they're
I was not expecting that at all. Oh my
That's it.
god.
Danny,
Out of
you're
nowhere.
fucking
Fucking
dishing it
The
out.
Jumbo.
Mute that mic again. Fuck. Sick of this. bullshit.
Jumbo.
I use gloves, you freaking ass hat.
That's true. That's true.
But no, I even yeah, fuck, forget about it. I had an auction once. Stupid me. There's an auction house that I go to. It's an online auction, and they have
Heritage?
this. No, it's here in Canada. It's a small auction thing,
Heritage.
and they do estates, right? They do people's estates. So people who pass away or people who are moving, they go into their house, and they auction all the items. And this guy had a comic
The
collection.
Spider-Man collection.
11,
Talking about-
11 boxes of comics. It was 2,000 comics, and I
Damn.
bought every single comic. I ended up winning the bid. The whole lot ended up costing me like $2,000 for the whole lot, and I still to this day haven't had time to go through all of them and fucking put them in plastics and all that, put them straight.
Dude, let me go through them, bro.
It's just so much work. But I don't know. We'll see. I've been thinking of CGC because there's some comic shops, like you said, that send them off and we'll take kind of like the initiative and do it. You just pay a little extra. So we'll see.
Mhm. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I've got some
Become a
more
millionaire.
Superman stuff. I've been thinking about doing that. Looking into
That would be a cool episode. If you sent.
Dude,
the
I was
whole
thinking
box
about
and then,
doing
see what grades you got for everything, like guess the grade or reveal what grades you got for everything. That would be a cool video.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a.
That's what I was-
like
I kind of wanted to do.
5
Yeah.
or 7 long boxes worth. It's a lot of work. It's too much work for right now. That was
Dan,
this.
this is my worst nightmare of all time.
Oh,
You're
here
in
we
an
go.
airplane. Both the pilots
Crime
die.
film.
They're incapacitated, and you have to land the plane. I want to do a stream like this, Dean, where you come to
Zach.
my house. What?
If you were in a plane, and
Yes.
something,
Dude, I
happened
would
to the
fucking be
pilot-
like, yo, please put me in coach.
Zach turns to me. Zach turns to me today. He's like, I feel confident that if I was on a plane and both the pilot and co-pilot died, I can take over the plane and land it.
Dude,
I'm
I
like,
can fucking do it. I can
no, you
fucking do it.
can't.
I could do it. Yo, give me the ILS frequency. I'll land this bitch right now, dude. Look at this. So this girl knows nothing about this plane.
We'll try to do the ILS approach.
Also,
Simple
100%,
ILS
if you're ever in this situation, this motherfucker's trying
Are
to
you
teach you how to
ready?
land, you will fucking die. Like,
Good.
it's over.
Let's
bro.
go.
This guy does not baby this chick at all.
B320, turn right heading 070.
Dude, we need Dylan. Dylan's an actual pilot.
B320.
Our Dylan?
Yeah.
Speed
Yeah.
is increasing.
He
No,
actually,
why Dylan?
Check
he's an
auto
actual
thrust
pilot?
engage.
Yeah, I
He,
found out
he has a
yesterday.
pilot's license, not like an airline
Check
pilot.
auto thrust and engage.
Damn.
Auto thrust.
So the auto thrust button's the A/THR button right there.
He
But
should
this
stream
guy-
from the air one day.
Let's do it, bro. I'll do it.
Dude, look at Zach flexing his knowledge.
Right?
B320.
Dude, I know this stuff, dude. I could land this plane, dude.
Zach plays a simulator. He thinks he's flipping
Fly heading.
ready for join the NASA team.
Hey, man. Some countries have been to the moon. Some countries haven't, baby.
B320.
What?
Whoa, that was
Some countries don't even have a space program.
Whip.
You need
Oh
to
my
engage
God.
auto thrust. Do you see on front
All right, so idle thrust, you got to pull that back.
panel? Auto
Because the
thrust.
plane is basically going like too fast at this point. But this situation's so weird though, because both pilots are dead, but the plane is like just not
Does
like
this
in a normal
video
flying
get
state at all.
entertaining at some point? Or are we just listening to you teach us how to fly a plane the whole time? Is it funny?
We don't have to watch this. No, it's not a funny video. This is
Oh, okay. No,
I
I
mean,
just
2 people are
wanted to
dead.
know.
Eddie, is this like funny to you? The 2 people died.
No, I just
Eddie and this
wanted to
plane,
know why
and 300 people's
we were watching
souls are
it.
in this little girl's hand.
Okay.
Well, 300 people's souls are in her hands. She doesn't look very nervous to me. She doesn't look like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah,
John, I don't know if you know
like
this, but this isn't a real plane, my guy.
Well, but you're supposed to act like it's a real plane. Her reaction looks like that beeping's coming from the microwave, and she's trying to take out her hot pocket out of there. She
Wow,
needs
where's the
to.
hot pocket?
She needs
Wow.
to
This is
kick
what
it up a
What
little
flavor?
bit.
It
Yeah,
was
that's
led
what I was
to
gonna ask.
believe
What
that
flavor?
It would be funny.
I quit the show.
All right,
You guys
ladies
have a
and
good After
gentlemen,
Dark.
the
This is
pilot
the worst
and-
After Dark.
Ladies
Happy
and
birthday,
gentlemen,
Zach!
Thanks, Dan.
ladies and gentlemen, the pilot and co-pilot are both dead. I will try to land this plane. Come on.
Speaking of that,
Someone's being a hater. right now.
Sipping on haterade? Or what?
Basically.
Sipping on hater juice. 110.
Anyways, what do we got for today, guys?
You guys just
That was my
deflated
big
Zach.
segment that I wanted to watch.
anybody interested
you
about
guys
this whole?
bullied Zach.
Yeah, you guys are fucking awful. I hate every single person here.
Aw.
Steph says it's too early for him.
Shit.
DA says, how did they die? I don't know. That's the bigger problem.
What were you
Anybody
saying,
interested in
Mario?
that whole Batman fiasco thing about him going down on Catwoman?
Oh, that was such.
Anybody have any
Oh,
thoughts on
dude, that
that?
shit's fucking
What?
funny.
That's
bro.
from a comic, right?
I haven't
That
heard
they,
this.
they
No, I think it's from the
cartoon.
cartoon, isn't it?
Yeah,
The Harley Quinn series.
yeah.
Dude, so
Is it a
Whoa.
new series or an old?
it's a series
Yeah.
that came. I think Harley Quinn came
HBO,
out.
right?
What was it, last year or a couple of years ago? Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did this episode air yet, or is it just something that was just written and they just decided to like edit it out or whatever?
No, so when they were doing the Harley Quinn cartoon, everything has to get approved. So they took it to DC, and they were like, "No, are you fucking kidding? Why would you do this? Is not gonna happen." And they're like, "Why?" And they're like, "Because like we need to sell merchandise for superheroes. Superheroes don't behave this way." But their whole thing was like, but in this other cartoon, the Killing Joke, Batman totally hooked up with Batgirl.
Yeah.
So what's the deal? And they're just like, you can't do it like this. So they fucking canned the idea. But yeah, it was like this whole thing on the internet. Like, no, Batman would absolutely eat out a girl. Like he would.
What they say, that's not what heroes do, or something.
Well,
like
yeah, yeah. And it's like, no, he would 100%
Wow.
fucking go chin
Dude.
deep. You know what I mean?
Why do you think
That's
he
the
doesn't
thing
have
that
a
heroes are supposed
face
to do,
covering,
man.
you know?
That's what heroes do, man.
Exactly.
They fucking
that. Go down on your partner, man, and you do what.
not
you
even
gotta
your
do.
partner. It's like someone needs it. Where you at?
Jesus.
A willing partner, obviously.
Danny,
What's up?
how strict are like Marvel and DC on variant covers? Because I was looking at some Gwen covers the other day, and one that I found, because Gwen's young, right, in the comics, like she's like a kid, if I'm not mistaken, and it was a Venomized cover of Gwen, but she was topless and it's uncensored and it's a Marvel comic. And
Dude, I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm just shocked that Marvel would like green light that, and that
I don't think
DC
she's
is over.
a kid. I think she's maybe 18, 19. I think
okay.
college at least. Maybe,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure.
I was
don't
just
follow the-
surprised. I was
I don't
just
follow the
surprised. I
new
was like,
stuff.
my God, the guy put like
Well,
Play-Doh
there's
on the cover.
there's no comic code now.
Who's that?
Like they got rid of
Oh,
that a long
the
time ago.
standards thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know
really?
that.
Well, it was like the Batman Damned, right?
Yo, the bat
the
Batschwang?
first printing had his junk on it, and then boom, they pulled
Oh,
it. And
that one that was getting the 10.0 grades,
Yeah.
Danny.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm gonna share a video of some comics that I bought. I don't have them in hand yet, but one day. Okay, can you see this?
Oh shit, that's
Okay.
the old school comical.
Yeah.
Nice.
I bought all these Robotech comics from Alfred, and they're all like behind. But there's so
Alfred
many in here
Sweet-
that I
the
want to
Sweet
get.
Angel.
Yeah, that I want to get graded. That would be so fucking dope.
Okay, the
Like
grading
that.
thing. Unless you really like it look like how it looks in a slab or the case.
Jesus Christ.
Where'd it go? So like that one.
I don't recommend.
This one, 100%.
That
one's
one looks
fucking
like
tough.
it's pretty
Nice.
good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
like the
all-
Jolly Roger.
Yeah. All these other ones. Oh, look,
Whoa.
there's Zach.
Happy birthday, Zach.
We were hanging out, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna send this picture to Alfred." But like, here's some like of the older ones, the new generation.
Why is there a
These-
dinosaur there?
This one is cool. It's got the SDF one.
Is that in the anime, the dinosaur?
I honestly couldn't tell you. But the comics don't
these are
follow the
figures.
same. Yeah, and then some more. This one would be cool with Dina.
Dang, how many are there?
A bunch. It probably like
Jeez.
50 or something comic books.
Wow.
He gave me
Did
a
you
really
follow
good
the
deal.
series, Dean, after the Macross saga?
No.
I do.
I watched most of this one, the Robotech Masters.
I never watched the Masters.
But a lot of these I feel like would be really cool to get graded. And all these are in sleeves. You know, Alfred takes care of his shit.
Well, I don't know.
But
Yeah.
like this one would be cool. This one would be cool.
Well, I mean, like,
So has he are these from his personal collection? Because he bought like inventory from a store. So this store
I'm not
inventory or is
sh-
this from his personal
I'm
collection?
pretty sure it's a store inventory, but like he just got like every Robotech comic he could find and sold them to me. But
Wow.
like that one's really cool.
How much was the lot?
Like $70. He was like, normally he's like, I would charge probably anywhere from like $150 to $200 for this lot. He's like, but I'll sell it to you for 70. But
Wow,
there's
nice.
just some really good fucking comics in here, and
it's just gonna be expensive.
yeah, I didn't.
Like, if you just like the
I didn't know
covers,
it was
like
gonna be that
just
much.
just put it in like a nice Mylar bag, which makes it look more presentable and shinier.
Yeah,
That's what
And-
I would do, honestly.
just,
Like a bag
you
and a
know,
board.
Yeah, just put it on.
They even sell.
all
a
those are
stand.
bagged and boarded. Every single one of those.
No, but there's like these certain. They're called
They're-
Mylars. They
yeah,
make
they
it look.
protect the bag more.
They make it look like
protect the comic
4K.
more. But also, like, Michael sells comic frames. Like, those frames are specifically designed to fit comics. Like, if you don't want to go through paying like $50-$60 and a year wait, like if you just want to get some on display sooner than later, you can. They like actually hold the comic in there. They're supposed to be pretty decent too.
30 pieces of Mylar for $14.
It's like a bag, Danny, that you stick the comic in?
Yeah, hold on. Let me grab some.
Just a bag
I
of
don't-
cardboard, right?
I have all mine bagged in cardboard, but I don't, know about the Mylar bag.
Yeah. So Danny, where do you get those at? Like on Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon had them. Mylar, MYLAR.
Hey, he could spell.
Maestro
have
says
to-
they're the only way to
I
go.
have to spell it out for you, man.
Why
Come
are
on.
you so mean? Wait, are you talking about John?
John? Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Jesus.
I'm just kidding, John. I'm sorry. What happened to Danny? Where'd he go?
Who
He
cares?
left
He went to
us.
go get his
lost
Mylar
him.
bags.
I think he was, yeah.
Mylar bag. Okay, yeah. Let me
So
see
they're
what the
like-
fuck you're talking about.
just
Oh,
called Mylar
yeah, that
2
helps.
by E. Gerber.
My lights
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
Can you
just
read
said
what it says
Mylar.
on the packaging?
Do you have
like
a
what it
comic you
says?
could put in there to show me? Like,
What the? I gotta come back.
What a guy! I fucking love Danny, dude. Danny's my absolute favorite.
He's the sweetest, isn't he?
What a guy.
he's so sweet. Yeah.
Absolute best. Man, you guys just talking about grading, man. I still got this Vader that I want to get graded. This Hot Toys, the 40th anniversary.
You're gonna get
Still
that
haven't seen-
graded, dude. That's
I want to get it graded,
stupid,
man.
bro. I'm sorry. That's
fucking-
fucking.
dude, no one's
stupid.
doing
No,
that shit.
that would
Why
look
not?
cool.
No
That
one's
would
doing it
look
because it's
Actually
fucking
cool.
stupid.
No, I guarantee
Yeah,
you,
I've
if
never-
you
Dude,
grade
Dude,
it,
you,
I've never
if
if
you
you
saw
grade
it,
it,
if you saw
people will
you'd want
follow.
it, bro. You'd
People will
want it.
do it. People will grade it.
Exactly.
If you grade
Grade
it, people will
what?
follow.
The 40th anniversary Vader.
A figure?
Yeah, man.
That's a big thing.
Hot Toys?
Hot
That's
Toys.
not a big
Yes.
thing. It's Hot Toys, but it's cool because
Look,
it's the
I've seen the
vintage one.
12-inch vintage figures.
seen the 12
graded
inch?
and boxed.
What?
Hey.
Yeah. I have seen those.
So why not? It's damn near the same thing. It's a throwback. It's a throwback to the original packaging. So what the hell? Why not? That's
Oh,
all
Yeah,
they
there's a
do
few
that?
people that have. Yeah, this is the
Wow.
thing. This has
Yeah.
happened
Maybe
before.
I should have graded my Superman.
You didn't
Fuck,
know
they
that grading
actually
figures
graded
was a
the-
thing?
Oh boy,
Damn,
That's
that
the
would be.
dumbest thing
I would do
That's a
that to
big
every
frickin-
figure.
I'm sorry.
be a
That's
big
fucking
frickin'
stupid.
case.
Dude.
I would do that to every figure, man.
Why is that stupid? It's
Yeah.
the same
It
as
just
grading
is.
a
What's
comic.
wrong with why? What?
It's
How
exactly
is
the
it
same
just
thing.
is?
I don't know.
You know?
It just to me it's different.
Like
It's a
to me,
different
that's
thing.
like me saying comic physical. You guys go ahead and light me up. Physical comic collecting is freaking stupid. You know.
You're not wrong. I am
So
totally
it's
with
like,
you.
why?
If I could read, fucking. Yeah, I agree with you there. Digital is
Dude,
much more
No, no,
convenient,
because I
saves
remember
space,
I
easier to
remember-
read.
You were out of
What
your
was-
mind to say digital
was
is better than
bugging-
paper.
Dude, what was bugging the hell out of me when I was like kind
I've-
of getting into comics a little bit was reading through 2 pages and then there's an ad. Going through another page and then there's
Oh my
another ad.
God.
Going through 2 more pages and there's another ad. Dude,
There's not
fuck
that many
dude.
ads these days.
There's not that many ads,
usually
but
at the
There
beginning
were
and the
there
end.
were when
You
I
don't
was going
have
through that
to
shit.
read the ad. You know that, right?
No, dude, but it's annoying.
There's
dude. I
nothing like holding
I
a
like my
comic.
content with no commercials. All right.
You
There's
can hold a
nothing like
book.
holding a comic.
It's not like YouTube where you can't.
You can hold
could-
newspaper. That's
you
kind of
could
like holding
skip
a
it, dude.
comic.
Hang on,
You don't
hang
have
on.
to,
Let's,
like,
let's go
read
back
it.
to Danny.
Does one
Alright,
look
so what
better
do-
Does one look better than the other?
The Harley Quinn looks better.
The Harley.
The Wonder
yeah.
Woman's looking.
Yeah. No.
Tilt it forward, Danny. There you go.
There you go.
They both look the same to me.
Thank
'Cause
you.
this one's
Eddie.
the Mylar.
Mylar looks crisp, dude.
Like this is just regular plastic. Like you can
Okay,
still
that's
read
what
it.
You can see a difference.
Yeah, I guess maybe
No.
it's not so wavy. It's still wavy, but not as much.
The image looked more
And the
vibrant
colors-
a little bit, yeah.
Plus
But
my
that
cam
could be
sucks.
the cover, But the colors pop.
All right,
more
well,
on
Danny,
close.
just send me all the Mylar you have. And
How dare you?
what? You had a bunch extra laying around. In a
I'm
whole
down
box.
for you, Mario, for getting that graded.
Which one?
Angel, you're breaking my heart, dude.
Now the thing is though, Mario, if it comes back as a bad grade, then that you're just fine with that, or are you gonna try to
Yeah, who
find
cares?
a better
Why?
Vader for a better grade?
Dude, I have it sealed in a shipper.
That doesn't mean it's
Oh.
mint
I,
at all.
I understand that.
Now, are you gonna
But
grade it
it's
in the
just-
shipper,
no,
or are you gonna gonna?
I know I should grade it in the shipper.
Now that would be pretty fucking. That's
Wait,
modern
what are you
art.
getting graded, Mario?
The 40th anniversary of Vader. We were talking that I want to do it. Dylan and I were talking about doing that shit too.
But how does it work though? Because like,
I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. That's
do
what I was
they
wondering
like,
if
for
anybody-
example, like, do they take the Vader out and they say,
Yeah.
oh, okay, well, this
No,
paint
no,
is not
no,
so good.
no, dude.
So what are they actually grading it
I
on?
would suspect
box.
that it would be the same way that you're collecting like these vintage carded figures. I believe it would be graded on the same type of scale.
It's just the packaging. It's not the actual figure though.
No, they look at the figure too.
They
What
look at
they
Paint
the
can see of it.
application.
Yeah, what they can see of it.
But it's kind of hard to see it on the Hot Toys ones,
wow.
considering it's covered up in all that
Yeah,
plastic and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So they're really not going to be able to get such like as good a view as they would off of a like a 3 3/4 carded.
Yeah,
figure.
where you can see the whole thing.
right.
I thought Zach V did it.
He said he was gonna do it. I don't think he did it.
Yeah, Alvin mentioned earlier that he's got a few G1 Transformers graded. Are they,
Send 'em my way, bro.
boxed?
Yeah,
Are
but
they
if you
boxed,
take
Alvin,
if
or-
you take the
Oh,
figure
that would be cool.
if you take the figure out of the box, can you still repackage it and get it graded?
I think you can.
You probably can, but I wouldn't suspect.
it'll-
like
it'll
a
be
high
mentioned.
It's
score.
weird,
It'll
though.
be labeled as open.
Yeah.
Opened.
Mm-hmm.
But how can they tell though? Because a Hot Toys, like, in theory, you could. I mean, it's not like
Not on that one. There's tape on that one.
Oh, there is.
I
Because
I
most Hot Toys,
personally-
you could take them out of the box and then put them back
Yeah.
in, and it's
Yeah, no,
you
these
know,
boxes have tape on them.
I personally
Wait, that's
would not,
only the Star Wars, right? I mean the older Star Wars
What do
or
you mean?
regular
What?
Star Wars. Because Star
What do
Wars
you
is the shoebox,
Right, but the 40th
Yeah.
anniversary.
but the
is
40th,
taped.
yeah, it's a lid.
They're taped. Yeah.
Yeah, but it has tape on it.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't get it graded, but Mario, if you want to,
Fuck it though, bro. It's your life.
like, it's
I
your
actually-
money. I'm not fucking.
I actually think the Stanley, the second, because they did the spacesuit one. I think that one, and then I think it's the Thor one with where he does
Thor
the haircut.
Ragnarok, yeah.
Those actually display really well in the package. I think those would look cool graded because the
Yeah.
figure, if I remember correctly, the figure's like outside of the box, right?
Yeah,
And then
it
it's
looks like a
No.
vintage toy, like those old Marvel ones where it's like.
Oh, the Ragnarok Stanley.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
comes in a big plastic thing, doesn't it? Already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's in a giant
it comes in a
clamshell.
clamshell. Yeah.
I kept my Boba 40th or the Boba Vintage in the box because it looks nice.
Yeah.
Well, send it to me.
How
Why?
dare you?
Soon we'll be grading
Yeah,
statues.
see, it's
Dude, why
yeah,
not?
in the box though?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one you can see
Yeah.
the figure.
If anybody needs this, Stevens Collectibles has I think like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, they didn't sell very well, these ones.
How dare you?
Well,
that's
it's out
why
of stock
when we did
right
the
there.
that's why when we did the Toy Fair prediction.
Oh, it's still in stock.
I didn't think they were going to go with Stanley again because
it's still in
the
stock,
spacesuit and this one, the secondary market is just
They can't give
Yeah, it's not
this
fair.
one away for free.
When do we find out what they were?
I thought the
Probably. I think it
spacesuit
said
was
July.
really popular at first.
It was.
It
It was.
was.
But now you can get them for like 180 on the groups.
Oh, wow.
And I really want one
But
because I
it's
want to put
still
my head
sold
sculpt
out.
on it.
Yeah.
Spacesuit's still sold out.
It must.
So-
It wasn't it only recently though, because I remember there was a
Secondary-
big coupon on it.
That's
it's
why
been
I
sold
don't,
out for a
secondary
while.
market won't affect whether or not they redo it. I think the Ragnarok one was a shitty Stan Lee. That's why they were like nobody wanted that
Mhm.
one.
Dude, I want the spacesuit one so bad, only just to put my head on it. I'll sell the Stanley head.
Why don't you get the Blitzway
you want the
astronaut?
spacesuit?
Oh,
one?
dude, why didn't I would have given it to you for your birthday instead of the comic?
Bro, I'll
Yeah,
send the
dude.
shit back, bro. Kidding me?
Hey, Zach, we'll talk.
Give me
If you're
both, bro.
interested.
Give me both.
Dude, I'll send it to you for your next birthday.
I have to wait a whole year. What about Father's Day?
I'll send it to you tomorrow, but you ain't
Yeah,
getting
Christmas
anything
is
next
coming
year.
up.
Yeah.
How dare you? Wait, you guys don't like that figure?
I like it, but it doesn't fit anymore. Like I bought it out of
Yeah.
like hype, or not hype, just
No,
no,
I
I wanted
plan.
it.
I had a plan to display with the rest of my Guardians, but then when everything when Star Wars started to come out like too much, and then I'm starting to consolidate, just get rid of a bunch of shit. And then
That's the problem.
It's got to go.
Yeah. Star
Yeah,
Wars.
all the
came out
Guardians
and-
went, so this Stanley's got to go also. I never took it out to display it or anything, so I just took it out for inspection, but never displayed it.
Wow. Should I put my goofy ass head sculpt on? That'd be fucking hilarious.
You did on a Stormtrooper, didn't you?
indeed. Yeah, I have it on the Stormtrooper.
Eddie Maestro, acid
Don't-
free. I don't mess
you,
around.
Don't you like to put 2 vertical strips of tape instead of 1 horizontal?
Nah, bro, you gotta go one horizontal. Now, dude, I fucking hate opening comics from bags. When idiots use fucking Scotch tape, dude, it always
I use Scotch tape.
just it ends bad, dude.
I
Get
use
that
Scotch
blue
tape.
tape.
What's the difference between Scotch tape and then whatever tape Danny's using?
I think I don't know,
It just
like
peels
Scotch.
off
No,
better.
no
yeah.
residue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How does that affect the comic?
I mean,
It does.
you
More of
gotta
an
touch
annoyance.
the tape.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't fucking
It
matter.
affects the
so.
plastic, but you have to be careful when you open it and pull out the comic. Sometimes the cover
Yeah.
will get.
well, if
Yeah,
you
Stuck
never
on the
gonna,
tape.
cut.
if you never look at your comics, then
I mean, you get them graded. So do you ever look at them?
well, I still have a bunch of raw.
But
Do you still have
read
that
'em?
Ultimate Fallout Raw, Danny?
Yeah.
What do you
wanna
think
see
you're gonna
it?
get? You think you're gonna get a 9.2 or a 9.8?
How dare you say 9.2?
Or a -1.
Oh man, dude, I was
If
trying
I
to buy
send
that off of
comics
Danny.
to get graded, the grades don't matter that much to me. It's more the art and the fact
Yeah.
that it's graded.
That's what. Well,
So then just
I
you
mean,
should just put it
Don't
in
they
the.
have a non-graded option though, Danny, where you can send it in and they just slab it?
I
Oh,
think
I didn't know that.
CBCS does a non-graded,
Oh, okay.
or they did. I'm not.
If you're gonna do that, why don't you just put it in a frame?
I like the way, like, even if it's a bad grade or it's a sentimental comic, I appreciate the fact that
That's cool. Eddie.
like
Is that
they give you
signed?
the detail about the art and the artist and the
Nice.
year it was released. I think to me
UFO.
dude, hell yeah, dude.
I
Dude, if
think
you get a
it's
9.8, trade me, bro.
I think it's 9.6, 9.4 at least.
Is it pressed already or no?
No, not yet.
Is that a Mylard, whatever it's called?
It's my law. Yeah.
Danny, be careful, please. You're scaring me.
I can definitely see a difference with that.
But I kind of see one little pressable tick, maybe. So
What does that
we'll
comic
see.
go for now?
At 9.8? This is like almost 2,000
Okay,
something.
9.8, but like the way you have it in your hand right now.
Probably
Raw
4 or
is
5,
pretty expensive.
4 or
No,
500.
dude. Way more, dude. Way more for Raw.
Like Zach's
If
is
it's a-
almost
if it's-
it's
if it's
1,000
a-
something.
Yeah, the 9.6 is about 1,300 right now, and then Raw, if it looks good based on the scans, I mean, you might be looking like 6 to 8.
Dude,
honestly.
there's a fucking. I sent it to you, Zach. It's a Akira graded number
Mm-hmm.
1. A 9.6 is $300 on eBay, and I was like, I don't know, a fucking 9.8, bro, over 1,000. And that's just by 2, a degree of 2.
Yeah, and the
Usually-
thing is,
Usually the difference between 9.6 and 9.8 in price is
It's double.
almost 2 to 3 times.
That's
Yep.
fucking wild.
That's
I want
nuts
one
when it's-
really bad, but
When it's literally 2 numbers off.
well,
Not
the
even 2
grading
numbers, it's
scale,
2 points.
Or
yeah,
2
the
points,
grading, the grading
yeah,
scale.
it's even less than that.
Is there such thing as a 9? There's I never heard of a 9.7, right? It's 10, 9.9, 9.8, 9.6, right?
It's all even. It goes.
Or
it goes-
10, 9.8, and then
It goes 10 or 0.5 in increments of 0.5s, and once it hit 9, it goes 9.0, 9.2, 9.4, 9.6, 9.8 to a 10. Oh no,
You
there's a
rare-
9.9.
You rarely
There's a
see
9.9
10.
and a 10.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the comic we were talking about
10s are-
earlier, the Batman
10s are gem mint.
Damned.
the Batman comic where he shows his peen. We were talking to Alfred about it, I think, when we had him on, and it was something about the way the cover was printed and the way it was produced. But that comic had like an ungodly number of 10s. Like,
Wow.
I think he was saying it was like the most 10s he'd ever seen. Like, people were sending in like 6, again, like 2 or 3 10s.
I just went to the store and I put it in a frame. To be honest, I didn't even think of getting it.
Look, Angel here, fucking smart, dude. He says get those Collecting Weekly Patreon stickers graded. He's not fucking wrong, dude. You kidding me? That's a fucking
Can you do that?
triple your money with that, bro.
I thought.
Get
I mean, doesn't
random
it have to
things
have some
graded?
prestige for them to grade it? Like,
You don't want the fucking gold label Dean CGC signature series.
I think it'd be fucking
The
dope.
dream?
But do they do that? That's what I'm saying. Like, we're just.
I've
some
seen
guys,
I've seen
you know?
people. There's there was a pamphlet from like 1870, like you know, like you're in the street and they give you a flyer and someone graded it, and it's the oldest thing in the census. So I think they grade anything, bro. Like they'll grade like a baseball card.
Well,
they'll
CGC grades, yeah, they grade stamps, cards, comics, posters.
Stamp.
Grade
Coins.
stamps?
Coins.
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, stamps is a lot of money. There's
I
a lot of
remember
money in
back in the day,
stamps.
collecting
Yeah, there
stamps was
is.
a lot of money, but grading stamps, dude, that's a thing.
Well, it's the next evolution for everything. It's grading.
Oh, look at these
The
guys.
perfect pair.
Oh.
Look,
Yeah.
we're
I
kissing.
love that they're facing each
Signature.
other too.
I mean, it's the same as toys. Everything goes to that. Once
Yeah,
once
back
it
to
hits
back.
that peak of like, you know, like a box or whatever, then you want that next better thing, and it's graded.
This is my all-time grail right here to get this graded. Let me show you guys. So when I first
Show
made the
me.
name,
I've never. I don't even see anything 10 on eBay. Graded.
Better not be
it's
addicted.
very rare, bro.
Oh,
Grading
please
for
be a
me-
dick pic.
And how, do you know how to identify if it's a fake grading?
I mean,
Danny?
it's pretty obvious.
Well, it's
the-
not pretty obvious for the
Well, it is
person who's
because-
just starting. No.
Well,
it's
okay, well,
not.
let me explain. Every comic has a serial number in the front, and you
Very
can
good.
take that number and verify it with the census.
Very good.
But not only that, like, I think, Danny, the fakes look like pretty obviously fake, like the labels and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Like I've seen people, like, they'll take a comic and then they'll try to like fit in a different label here.
like the new comics are completely sealed.
Mm-hmm.
The new cases, but there's older cases which I don't have any on me. But it could be cracked open. Those you gotta be different. I mean, like, or you gotta be careful about, because there's people that actually open it, take out their good comic, and put in like a worse version.
Of course.
Damn. Where do you usually buy your graded ones from, Danny? Just eBay or?
I usually do eBay, Instagram, locally. Like the only time I submitted was through like Buddy Up with people or my comic shop. But I've never done a full submission on my own, which I
Yeah.
wanted to, like Eddie's idea. Like I wanted to grab like maybe 10 or 20 and just do a guest grade and then submit it 6 months later, reveal what I got.
But you can also do, Danny, where you send in multiple, and they pre-screen them, and they only encapsulate the 9/8, right?
I'm not gonna do that.
But do they still do that though?
Yeah, they do that. Like that's when usually when you do like let's say like the new Star Wars High Republic, like people will buy 100 of the number ones, and they'll just send that directly to CGC, and let's say only 40 out of the 100 are 9.8s, so they'll only get charged for that, and they get charged like a small amount for the ones that don't, and they don't grade them. They just send it back.
But is there a public? I know they don't release their guidelines for how they grade, but I mean, how much do people know about the grading process? Because I mean, I've been reading videos lately, and there's people who are like, oh, well, this, like you were saying, like this is a questionable 9.8. You know,
It's
this
questionable
is
sometimes.
definitely
You
a
don't know.
9.4, but
It's-
it's a 9.8, or this is came back as a 9.6, but it's definitely a 9.8, right?
It's all
So
subjective.
that's what pisses me off, dude.
The guy,
Yeah.
the guy who's grading your comic, his girlfriend could have given him a BJ right before he got your comic, and you're gonna get like a 9.8 or 9.9, or he could have just broken up and you're getting like a 9.4.
How are
Don't
you?
they have,
Why are
like,
you assuming
grading
he's
scales?
straight? That's pretty fucked up.
Well, he could,
Why do you assume it's a guy grading? You sexist bastard.
or it could be a female. How dare you?
A Canadian female.
Don't flip it the other way, John.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
This is.
So if you go through like a comic store, did they send all that in for you? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah,
mean,
they handle it.
Yeah.
Wonder how they send it in, like, so it doesn't get damaged.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's you gotta like. I trust my LCS because I've done business with them for a long time. But if you don't really know them, then you don't know if they're just like throwing them in or whatever.
Yeah.
or
it's
if
a
it gets
gamble.
lost or something. Like if you're sending in a high valuable comic, it gets lost.
Yeah.
Well, you have insurance for it. I mean,
Yeah, but still.
I mean, you could. I mean, that's it. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna walk it to CGC?
Yeah, or they should have
We
some
got
sort
we
of
gotta get
delivery
this in the
service.
perfect hand.
Do I
They do.
heard
It's called the
CGC is
Postal
moving
Service or
to?
FedEx or
Not the
UPS.
Postal Service. Trust me.
I heard
the
they're
Postal
moving from
Service, they don't give
Florida
a shit.
to-
Dude,
Texas.
I love the Postal Service, dude. Fucking. They turned into Panic at the Disco, but.
I had a comic book shop here.
Haha, Angel.
Nobody?
No.
I had a comic
Oh,
shop
Jesus.
here.
Made it here.
Fucking
Dude,
get
it
a
has
word
been
in.
quiet today.
Yeah, well, you can't get a word in. What's the point of talking?
Yeah. Yeah,
How dare you?
Jesus.
Well,
we
he
go back
doesn't
in.
collect comics, and all we're talking
Yeah,
about.
he
is
does.
yeah, I do.
comics. Do you really?
I showed a great.
Well, then fucking say some shit.
I did
You
say some
fucking
shit.
goofy ass motherfucker.
I tried to say
Oh.
earlier that I don't like to get comics graded unless it's sentimental value to me.
Oh,
like
that's right. You did say
same-
that.
We
I was
talked. We
about to
talked
add.
about that. We mentioned that you could get a slab but not graded. I mean,
Yeah, I mean it's
No.
expensive, so I don't know if you want to get every comic graded that
Yeah.
you got, like those Macross books.
No, I was only gonna pick maybe like 2 or 3.
Yeah, but even then,
but-
I mean, like you don't even need to go that option unless you really like how they look.
You guys remember Pogs?
They're cool. Well,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the thing.
I had a bunch of
Sean
those.
Sean
Pogs
Lockridge
were-
messaged me. I guess he's watching, and he was like, "Well, are they valuable comics?" I'm like, "I don't really care if they're valuable. I think it would look cool. I want to
Dude,
do
Sean
it." 'Cause,
They're
messaged me.
valuable
like-
to Dean.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe Mario or some other Robotech guy. Like, because there's really no market on like eBay for Robotech graded comics except for like 3 or 4 of them. So like, let's just say I get like a 9.8, and one day I throw it up on eBay, and someone's like, "Holy shit, I want that."
I think
You know,
the
it
original
could just-
9.8 Macross, the one from the 80s,
Yeah, it's like
I think that's like 1,000 something.
yeah, it's going
Oh,
crazy.
jeez.
right now.
Nice.
Danny, didn't you say that it's better to buy comics already graded or something like that?
Yeah,
Is there like
I just find it easier because like there's like a saying that a bunch of like the main YouTube comic book guys shows or whatever they say is like if you can get it for under 100, buy it. Grade 9.8 because they did all the hard work for you. It's gonna cost $50, $50 to $60 to get it graded. So they went that $40. They did the legwork to find that 9.8, send it in. So
so
if it's under 100,
so as long as it's a 9.8, then and about $100, and you just it's like you might as well do it. It's kind of like a
Yeah.
no-brainer.
because they saved you all the trouble.
You guys are
I'm
making me
guessing.
want to get back into comics now.
Not me.
That's what I was
I'm
about
okay
to
with
say,
that.
Zach. For your that Homelander, I'd just wait until people start grading him.
Yeah. So this one I have coming in, and I got a really good deal on it. So I paid $55 for the 9.8. This is the Virgin variant from Scorpion Comics. But yesterday another one sold for $80. So I think I got a pretty good price on it, and it's the Virgin variant. So this is a cool cover, but I do want to get that other one. But I think you're right. I think I do have to wait. The only thing is that other cover is limited to 333 copies, so it's not like a big print run on the comic.
Yeah, Arrow Meister brings up a good point. Like I started doing Instagram auctions. There's no tax, so that's the one thing that sucks about eBay now is you're getting taxed for everything. So
Do
like
you have Facebook Marketplace?
I was about to buy like a 3,000 book this last Saturday or Sunday. What was the
3,000?
unboxing? Sunday? Yeah, I was like, then it went to I was getting ready to get ready into a battle, but then I started doing the math. I'm like, fuck, it's gonna be $300 or $400 for tax.
Which comic was it?
I don't want to say
Yeah.
That
because
makes
people are
sense.
gonna. I want
Yeah, 'cause
less
it
less
creates
competition.
No, what was the name of the comic? Like the
That's,
what?
that
X-Men?
gives it away.
Oh, that gives it away. That makes a difference. Oh, sorry.
X-Men.
Don't you ever watch Rogue 16, dude? Every time you start talking about shit, people buy your shit, man.
Yeah, well, then
Well, I
don't
mean,
have
it's
a,
no
don't have a
secret that-
YouTube channel.
It's no secret that everybody's buying X-Men, but it's just not everyone is.
Not
Like
everybody, bro.
all the keys are going up, and there's certain ones that still haven't gotten crazy. So I'm trying to hit as many key characters as I can. Because once they hit MCU, forget about it.
Don't invest in stocks. Invest in comics.
Well, now's
No.
the time to look
I
for
don't know
the
about
X-Men.
that.
I mean,
Do
right
both.
before they hit the
Do both.
MCU, right?
Bofa, baby.
Haha, Angel. I got no Infinity, man. No cosmic stuff here.
Yeah, that's just gonna be wild when the X-Men hits the MCU. All those
I mean,
comics, all that shit's gonna go.
MCU has pretty much changed comics, like
But how long has
especially
it
this
been like
last 2
this?
years.
I've only seen like this high of interest in like comic ratings probably like about a year and a half ago or so. Has it been more like busy on fire lately, or before I'm talking about, or what?
Honestly, I'm pretty new to it, but it got really crazy, like, for me, because obviously I collect Miles. But as soon as, like, Miles was announced for the PS5 game, like, Danny and I were, like, pretty good friends by that point, and he knew I was looking for that book, and it, like, fucking went nuclear. Like, it went from being, like, a $200-$300 book
Yeah.
rated to, like, basically, like, $1,200 overnight. And then, you know, obviously, there at this point, it's, like, almost a guarantee. Like, obviously, he was already in Spider-Verse, so that brought the book up quite a bit before that. But at this point, like, Danny always tells me, like, if there's a character you want to have a 9.8, like, you need to get it before they get to the MCU. Because at that point, then the audience that they're exposed to is, like, huge. So that's why I made a deal with Alfred for the first appearance of Riri. But it's weird because first appearances, like, in this case, it's the first cameo appearance, and then the next time she's seen is like the first full appearance, because she's only in one panel, and she's definitely there. But then for Miles in Ultimate Fallout 4, he's also only like in one panel, so it's like I don't really get that. But
It's what
it's weird.
It's what the community dictates.
Gotcha.
Because like the biggest debate is Hulk 181 and 180. Because 180 he shows up in the back one or two panels, and then 181 he's on the full book and the cover
and everything. Yeah.
So, but people that have 180 kind of go, wait, I got the first appearance.
That book goes for a pretty penny right now.
But they changed it to cameos. So now they have cameo appearances and first full appearance.
How much in value has that one gone up? Like, say, within the last year or so?
Okay. I bought my second 181 4 years ago. I bought it for $3,000 for 8.0.
Jeez.
I think it's about
Damn.
8 or 9 right now.
Whoa. Wow. You
And
gonna
that
sell
was
it?
and it all jumped because of what's that show? The WandaVision. Because everyone was
Everyone was
suspecting
speculating mutant
yeah,
mutants?
that mutants would be debut or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
And,
Did it
and
drop?
people started flooding X-Men stuff.
But did it drop after they found out that wasn't the case?
No, it kept on going
No,
up because
Hulk
people are
181.
still
No shit.
people are still. I mean, there's like a million. That's the one comic that there's
Yeah.
so many of, but so many people still want it.
Let me ask you this: Is there ever a case where, like, let's just say the Miles one, where his price skyrocketed overnight? Is there ever a time where the market goes back down to like almost nothing, or once
Well,
it
in-
hits like
It
a
did
certain
that-
price point, it won't ever dip again?
It did that in the the mid 90s or the late 90s. There was like the comic bubble burst or whatever it was called. So it happens.
See, the only thing is
Yeah.
we gotta look at the future and see where this is all going, right?
How do you look at the future?
Let me.
Well, okay, there's another thing that Eddie Meister
let
brought
John-
up.
let
why
John-
am I,
let
why am I
John-
here?
let-
Like,
I mean, if,
Jesus.
Go,
Christ.
John.
let John
Yeah,
go,
John.
man.
Come on.
Jesus.
Like Mario was saying, people are going. This generation wants to go digital. These kids that are coming before us, our kids, they want to go digital. They're gonna look at comic books and be like, "What the fuck's a comic book?" So
That's true.
at the end of the
You
day,
gotta use your hands.
So you should buy an NFT of the comic book.
I don't know what an NFT
What's,
is,
what's an
but
NFT?
It's a digital art that you. Yeah, it's
it can go either two ways. It can go where the comic's going to be so rare and oh, I want a comic book and this and that. But the way I see these generation snowflakes coming out, I can't see that happening.
I hear John goes one
Okay,
out of two
okay,
ways.
boomer.
I don't go your way, Mario. Sorry.
I think comics do it right. I know we've been talking reissues a lot. We actually had a really great comment on YouTube earlier today. I want to see if I can pull it up, but I think with comics, like for important comics or comics that are like fan favorites, they always reprint those, right? So, for example, Ultimate Fallout 4, there's several printings of that comic. There's the Pilicelli variant, the second printing. You also have like just the actual second printing where they change the artwork slightly. And then you have like different conventions where they'll have a big convention banner at the top, but it's still Ultimate Fallout 4. It's, you know, from page to page, it's the same as the original release. Even books like Danny, Kamala Khan, what's her superhero name? Miss Marvel or
Yeah, Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. Her first appearance book has like 8 or 9 printings, but each printing is a different color and also labels which printing it is. So you can still own that piece of history of that character, but you don't get the full value of having like the true first printing. And I don't really know how that can relate to Hot Toys, but I think being able to do something like that where second printing of figures like, you know, have a little less or have something different, I think is great. But yeah, there's books like those printings don't ever really affect the first value because
Some of them do.
Oh, do they? Okay.
There's some like later printings that are like way more scarce. It's what the community dictates. The community will flood towards, like, let's say a third printing only has like a print run of 400 compared to the first printing, which has like 5,000 or 6,000. Then people are going to start going, oh,
That didn't
I
really
think this is
answer
worth
his
more.
question. His question was, will graded comics still be popular if everything goes digital?
I
Graded
didn't hear
comics
that
will
part.
always be popular. Comics
I think
are,
graded comics is the next level, because like
Certain graded comics, yeah.
I think
yeah,
no
you're right.
graded
Like,
I think in general, because like
I think it got popular when the flipping community started getting popular. That's when graded.
because
got
it makes
popular,
it
'cause
rare.
people
It
make
makes it
money
a
that way.
different. It makes it a different version of rarer, I guess, because everybody can have. Let's say Superman #1. They restart. Superman #1 comes out tomorrow. Like they start over. Everybody can buy it. There's gonna be like a 20,000 print run. But then once you start getting graded, there's only going to be so many that are 9.8. So that lowers that value. I mean that statistics of getting a 9.8. So that's going to always make that more valuable.
I actually got that reprint that they did years ago of Action Comics #1.
So Danny, what do you
Oh, really?
think? What do you think about what I was saying in regards to going digital and the future and the generations and so forth? Do you think it'll hit a time where comics aren't looked at as what they are today?
I think comics, in a sense, is dead to new people,
Yeah.
to younger viewers or younger
Yeah.
people. I think it's survived by people our age, like nostalgia.
So soon it's gonna be.
Because you go to a comic store, there's no kids. It's all adults.
Yeah, it's all adults. Yeah.
People with money. That's why I kind of go back to it's all nostalgia. Like all the stuff that was in the 80s, 80s, 90s is expensive now because that's where the age of people have money now. is
Yeah.
Those kids, those 80s and 90s kids are now in their 30s, 40s.
Also, the books were better back then.
eh.
I got a Superman 500
They were.
just sitting there in that white bag. I don't think it's worth anything, but
Oh, no, it is.
is it?
The Return of
looking on
Superman?
Huh? Yeah, I was looking on eBay, dude. They're like freaking $10.
You can't go based on those eBay prices. I find sometimes.
I think 9.8 is worth more. See, again, 9.8 makes it a different. Like when you get to graded levels.
Danny's our comic guy for the channel.
Dude,
Can we give Danny a show?
I just scratched the
Can we get
surface.
collecting comics at Danny?
I
But
don't
we're gonna
think,
change Danny's name. He's our comic book guy.
Also,
Dude,
John,
I follow a bunch of YouTube guys that school me all the time, and I learn from them.
What were you saying, Eddie?
I don't think digital has anything to do with kids nowadays, or like younger kids not wanting a physical copy of it or wanting a digital version. I think it has to do with just easier availability and the fact that comics are so expensive now
Mm-hmm.
that it's just cheaper to read them digitally.
What's the price for a digital book versus a printed book? Danny, do you know that?
I have no clue. I don't buy digital.
Yeah,
Like
but-
I don't even
Digital's
buy
like,
brand
what,
new.
$5-6 or something like that.
I've never looked into
A new
digital.
comic is like $2.99. It's not that
It's like-
expensive.
They're,
Like
Dude,
$2,
it's
they
$3.
three to-
vary. They're
$3 to $5.
$3.99 to $5.
Yeah, they went way up. you know.
They're,
All
they're
Dude, I don't-
pricey.
Maybe they're $5, but they're
But
not
certain
that expensive.
comic
and then every
subscriptions, you can read them for free. You don't have to pay for
Fucking
them.
when I was
Amazon,
collecting comics, they were like
Comixology.
$2.50 Canadian.
Yeah, it's free.
I mean, everything's gone up, bro. Price of houses.
I mean,
gone
I don't-
up. I mean, everything. It's gone up.
I don't even buy
Yeah,
the
but
new
also
comics.
that maintains its value. New comics aren't good.
Like the only
That's
new
an
comics I
opinion,
buy.
though. There's great.
That's
Star
a
Wars.
very valid opinion, though.
Yeah.
The comic, comics are
art.
going down. The writing is not as good.
Yeah,
as
and the
it used
writing.
to
I
be.
agree. I agree with Eddie on that one.
Yeah, the last comic series I bought was
I mean, if you watch
the-
any
the Doomsday
YouTube
Clock.
streaming channel, they
That
talk
was the
about
last
it,
one I
dude.
bought.
I mean,
Yeah, it's all a bunch of like
Because I haven't been impressed with any stories like in the last, I'd say, 2 or 3, at least the last 3 years. Like, I think the last 5 years, like I was just zombie buying, and
Yeah.
I came to the realization I'm wasting my money. I might as well just go get the nostalgia stuff that I grew up
Exactly.
on and buy focus on keys that I bought back then, that I won as like graded 9 point. You know,
that's why
certain
I'd be
grade level.
skeptical to buy any 9.8s of new characters like nowadays. Like any new, like, you know, you'll always have a safe bet if you go with the original Avengers and the original X-Men and all this.
Mhm.
But any like characters that came out in the last couple years, I don't know if they'll ever hit that same
Hey,
peak
John,
as those
remember
other characters.
you and I were talking about the Batman Who Laughs?
Yeah.
The Comixology
that
has
one.
it right now for
That guy.
$5.99 for the
That's
full
crazy.
set.
The whole set, the books.
Or
Oh,
one-
that's
one-
awesome.
1 through 7, along with the Batman Who Laughs, the Grim Knight #1.
Oh, that's apparently that's a really popular story. A lot of people liked it.
Oh, yeah, I want to check
Grim
it out.
Knight?
The
Danny,
the
what
Batman
would-
Who Laughs.
Which one?
The dark metal one, I think, right?
That one's crazy. I have it, but I don't know how much it is. I heard I know it's something, but I didn't even finish that series. That's
Danny,
how bad I thought it was.
look at this.
Oh fuck. No,
Whoa.
that's a.
Jeez.
You got to go with the swords.
I know. I'm just saying, like, holy shit! Like,
But 12,000 is
why?
crazy.
Danny, what's the first appearance 9.8 of the symbiote suit? Do you know?
Oh, that's a fucking expensive. It used to not be that expensive even just a few years ago.
Which one? There's like
The one.
The Amazing Spider-Man 300, I think.
No.
no.
It's
there's
where he's
the
swinging in the air and he's in the. It's the first
The
appearance of the black suit.
252.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's a lot because Venom's around the corner. Venom 2. Like
Wait a second.
Carnage.
All the
Are you
ones
talking
on
about this one right here?
eBay are like
No.
no.
2,000.
Well, that one's expensive too. That
It's
one's
expensive
like
too, but it's the 252.
yeah, it's 252.
It's the It's
That's
that
her.
one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
On
But
eBay,
also-
the selling listings are 22, 23, 22.
There's also Secret Wars 8.
Yeah.
That was the first time they showed the symbiote.
Sold listings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
two
think-
brands.
Yeah.
I know. For me, I love when it comes to comic books, I love the art on the Amazing Spider-Mans, and I love the stories of the DC Batman, like Gotham Knights, Batman Detective. I love the Batman stories. Killing
For
Joke.
comics?
I'll be more specific when I
Gosh.
say comics aren't as good. I'll say Marvel. DC still does some DC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
DC's
Marvel's filled with a bunch of fucking bullshit politics that it's
I
like
think Marvel is just
we
trying
don't
to
want to
push
read this.
the MCU.
We read comic books to escape,
Yeah.
not to fucking have the shit shoved
I think
down.
All
M-
the politics.
I think the Marvel comics are catering to the MCU now, because they see how popular the MCU is.
We should have an episode, a comic book episode, where we pull out our comics and kind of go through them and stuff like
Like
that.
they just did a comic.
That's what
They
this is.
they just revamped the Web of Spider-Man #1, and they added that kid at the end of Endgame. Remember the kid that was in Iron Man
Yeah.
Iron Man
Yeah.
3?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they made his
Oh.
first appearance, so it sold out instantly.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're doing like these weird tie-ins. It's kind of like it's manufactured, I guess. They're trying to manufacturing the hype.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We should pull like a box of comics and just go through them and say, hey, that'd be cool. Alrighty.
I'd be down to show off like the signature stuff I have.
Dude, that's we should do like a
that'd be
top.
cool.
Each guy shows your top 20 favorite covers. We can do a top
know. I
favorite
got that.
comics.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
I have almost every variant cover of Cosmic Ghost Rider from from his solo series. I have every variant that has been released.
Cool.
Because I was telling Zach that, I think last week, a few weeks ago, like we should do a, like our top favorite comic, like no covers, cover arts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got
X-Men
a
number
bunch
In
one.
your
Jim
collection
Bunch
or
of
ever?
favorites.
Like in your collection, Danny, or ever?
No, in your collection.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't want, then you just pull out, from the
Yeah.
internet. I'd rather have someone actually show like why,
I don't
like
even know
if
I
you
have
own
10
it.
graded comics.
No, it doesn't have to be graded.
Doesn't
Just
have to be graded, yeah.
just
I
your
have to
10
look through my
favorite
stash.
comics.
That's gonna take some time to get prepared.
Or
that's for
covers.
sure.
Or your favorite comic.
Can we do 5?
Comic
10 is
artist.
a lot, dude.
It doesn't have to be expensive. It's just your favorite cover, favorite comic, whatever.
I like the Dark
that-
Knight.
That'd be
You know
cool.
the Dark Knight where they had all the covers, the orange, the pink, the green.
Dude, all my
I know
favorite
that
covers aren't even worth anything. But I just choose to, like, I chose to get them 9.8s just because I wanted a collection of it.
Hey,
But
can we
they're
share
worth-
our digital covers, Danny? I
Yeah,
got a
you
lot.
could.
I got a lot in here.
You can do that too.
Yeah, all right.
The best part is you don't have to buy them. You just go to Read Comics Online and read them bitches for free.
Yeah, exactly. Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
Good discussion, guys. I think we
Yeah.
really pulled it through at the end. Does anyone have anything they want to add before we take the show off?
Can I give a shout out to Bill Wu real quick? I've seen him active in the Collecting Weekly.
Told me
chat,
happy
man.
birthday today, dude. What a guy.
Yeah, he gave you an early
Wow.
happy birthday, man. So
Well,
Billy out there,
it's
dude.
June 17th over there already.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Not early. It's on time.
Again, him and James for what they did for us that Saturday night was freaking awesome. Dude.
yeah.
That was cool.
And the fact that he joined Auxiliary too and is already
Dude,
posting
that was
is,
so
like,
freaking cool,
fantastic.
man. Yeah. So shout out
Zach,
to
so
Bill
your
Wu,
birthday
man.
is tomorrow.
Yeah. Are you gonna go eat wings with us?
I want to.
I want to
All
also.
right.
Me too.
Can you take us with
Me
you
too.
virtually?
I'll fly you, bro. I'll fly you.
Hey, all right, I'll take
1 in
it.
3
imagine?
chance the plane doesn't make it, bro.
Oh shit, never mind.
that's great odds.
Hey man,
Not
don't
at
ever tell me
all.
the
Hey,
odds.
It's not even a
Never
little.
tell him the odds, dude.
Zach,
Wow.
Yo,
who's the best pilot?
me. Danny's my co-pilot, dude. Danny, we need to do a stream, me and you.
No, I
Get
don't
all
want to
these-
be Goose.
get all
He
the-
dies.
Get all these haters out of here, bro. Get all these haters out of here that don't want to watch
Spoilers, man.
flying, dude.
Fuck. You don't know
Oh,
who's seen fucking Top Gun, dude.
Anyways, I'm Zach.
I'm Dean.
Oh, Mario.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Scott.
I'm Danny Jumbo.
Jumbo, baby. Catch you next After Dark.